Well, look at what's all over the internet. If it ain't Romeo and Juliet. Hot dog. Hot fun in the summertime. You go, JD. I said, you go, boy. Somebody give a whistle. I'm not that good at it. Anyway, Pearson, you late. Pearson, you are late. This thing been buzzing for a while. Well, people, I covered Romeo and Juliet a few days ago at the Turning Point USA. And people, look, I saw a reason why they should have had a room, okay? And what happened was 007 texted me last night, like, Pearson, did you see this? Did you see this? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, I just pulled back for a while. I wanted the dust to settle. What I saw was the hands on the hips. I'm like, okay. And I already knew that JD had made some comments about his wife prayerfully and hopefully would convert to Christianity. And I told 007 that. I'm like, okay, let's just, let me see how this thing gonna mount. And I figured I would get up last night, but I didn't. I took a chill pill. But baby, I'm back this morning. And look, people, I want to get your response. Honestly, in fact, give me your first reaction when you saw them. What was it? Was it y'all got to get a room? Was it inappropriate? Brother Kirk, he ain't been gone but a minute. She got her hands on his head. And baby, she got them leather pants on. If that ain't seductive, look, people, I'm gonna keep it real on this channel. Let me just get into this thing. What you gonna show me today, man? Come on, Prez. Brother President, I need you to speak to this issue, okay? Come on, help me out. That's what I'm talking about. I need his approval so I can investigate some things. Okay. Check it out.
Vice President JD, yes, I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight. Because he understands the fight that we're up against. And he can articulate that in a way that transcends. He's an amazing man.
Okay. I'm kind of speechless about a lot of this, all of it. But here are the photographs that ensued of the speech that she gave. So we have him first of all grabbing her waist, and then she's hugging him. She's like, she's got the head, you guys. It looks so romantic. It's beyond the normal, like, meet and greet. So this is really, really bizarre to me. And it's interesting that throughout this entire...
And again, audience, what do you think? What do you think? I don't even think it's people, this had to be scripted. I just got to keep it real. A woman knows how to be alluring, attractive, seductive, speak without speaking. And a man knows, I don't care how naive he may appear to be, when a woman embraces you and she puts her hand on your head, I'm sorry, It's a message. I need the men to speak. I don't care if you just woke up. I don't care if you worked 80 hours this week. When you see this video, men speak up. I know how the women feel. I already know. Because if you saw a woman in this Halloween leather, come on nationwide, if not international forum, with the VP, if you was in the audience, hello, I said hello. I didn't say jello. I said hello. If you were sitting there in the audience, front row, and I don't care what it is that she just went through, if you saw this, and you saw this, and you saw them gazing eyes, you know what I'm talking about, them gazing eyes. What in God's name type of reaction would you have? I know at that level you want to keep your composure. And if you had your main girlfriend with you, I'm sure after this acquaintance, whatever you want to call it, y'all went out for snacks. And I'm sure your other girlfriends who didn't accompany you at this function, they just wish they had. Not because they wanted to see it front and center. They were just scared you was about to lose your temper. People, if you think that this thing was not crafted, so it could be arguably the top 3 TikTok social media responses on it. If you think this was just, come on, man, come on. This had to be planned. That's the Vice President of the United States. And why would he put his hands on her hips? Come on, y'all. And I got another bomb to drop. I said I got another bomb to drop. 007 got busy, and I just had to say, oh my God. Is there any more information out here? This crazy, y'all, with a Q. Crazy with a Q. Welcome, I am French Shot Pearson. Welcome to French Shot Blue. You don't need the 5 C's for this. Come on, Ray Charles. Give me 5. Oh, you missed. Here's my hand right here. Come on, brother. That's ready. The woman got on leather pants, y'all. Y'all know what that do to a man. And he up there looking all presidential. They knew this thing was going to, they knew it was going to go viral. Now get out of y'all emotions and just look at this thing for what it is. It had to be crafted. And if I am right, it should make you think that any and everything before this event, you should question it. And I'm gonna give Joe Aquaviva his props again. I want you to go to Joe Aqua Viva 2222. I want you to go to his site. And I think he's done about 30 videos on Mark Kirk. That's his name. I think he's done, and he's probably done about 15 videos on Erika Kirk. Just go to Joseph's site, check it out, inform yourself, have an open mind. And you'll understand why I just said what I said. Because see, people, something ain't right. This might be a way, allegedly, to throw folks off their square, okay? To keep you from thinking about something else. What that something else is You put it in the comment section. But them leather pants is hot. Them hands on the head and them hands on the waist. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got too much to lose as a vice president. Unless she up to something. But look, let me tell y'all something about women in power. Okay? Don't y'all think Usha is no dummy. Who is Usha? Mrs. J.D. Vance. Mrs. J.D. Vance. Usha. Don't y'all think Usha no dummy. Usha ain't no dummy. She might be silent, but she got hands. I said she might be silent, but she got hands. And she got a few babies. In the street, we call that leverage. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. There's no court in the world with this picture and this picture right here, which say that is unadmissible evidence, allegedly. Don't y'all discount Uzma. No. Look, Usher. Well, I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. If it's real, but I don't think none of it is real. They had to get her approval, allegedly. She ain't no dummy, y'all. Look. This is inappropriate behavior. Y'all heard that comic back in the day? Who did that? Say, you got some splaining to do. When JD got home, or when he got off that stage, he had some splaining to do. Do you understand? Not only on the phone, when he got home, he's had some explaining to do. So again, I think it was all crafted. Because Usha got hands. I'm having some fun with this. Now let's get into this here. I want you to listen to what she had to say, okay? And ask yourself, why did she have to say it the way she said it? Okay?
Blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend and his wife. They are incredible. And I see no one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD, and Vice President JD Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight, because he understands the fight that we're up against, and he can articulate that in a way that transcends race, that transcends demographic backgrounds. He's an amazing man. So please help me welcome to the stage Vice President J.D. Vance.
Some of the responses. Everyone is such a hater. Erika is clearly going through the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, marketing, world tour, becoming Miss J.D. Vance. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. A very dear friend and his wife. Look, y'all. Usha ain't no punk. I'm telling you. Look, Usha ain't no punk, man. I'm telling you, she look. Now, this is the one that really, I mean, look, the first one was a bomb, but this one is a torpedo. Y'all know what a bomb look like. We used to the National Enquirer dropping bombs, right? The Sun, TMZ. We used to them dropping bombs. But this one here, this is a torpedo. Listen very carefully.
Charlie Kirk's children is not his. It belongs to someone very powerful. I'm going to leave that alone. Charlie Kirk found out about it and became unalive. I'm not blaming Erika. I'm just laying out the facts. It is up to you, the American people, to come up with the proper conclusion. The assassination of Charlie Kirk, the date that changed the future. At the memorial light show, eating hot dogs, it was not a memorial, okay? I'm a student of history, and especially a student of war. And it's
now I did some research because I wanted to find out exactly where this clip came from. So I did get up last night. I got up a little bit because when this torpedo was dropped on me, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do some research. So it's Bishop Larry Gaithers. And I figured I was going to do some quick research on what I just showed you. But it wasn't meant to be. You see, because you got one here, Charlie Kirk, two here, Charlie Kirk, three here, Charlie Kirk, four Charlie Kirk, five Charlie Kirk. As you can see, the bishop get busy like Joe Aquaviva. They just do sequential videos, same subject, because there's so much information. So I wasn't gonna sit up here and me watching 2, 3, 4 hour videos just to get to this one clip. And for those of you all who were half asleep when you start watching this video, let me play it again.
Of Charlie Kirk's children is not his.
I'm gonna do it again. Gotta get it just right. Trying to get to this thing just right. I tell you, people, and tell me what you honestly think. Let's go to it.
One of Charlie Kirk's children is not his. It belongs to someone very powerful. I'm going to leave that alone. Charlie Kirk found out about it and became unalive. I'm not blaming Erika. I'm just laying out the facts.
What do you think?
Vice President J.D. Vance, known for his strong conservative views and public embrace of Christianity, has stirred discussion after revealing that he hopes his Hindu-raised wife, Usha Vance, will one day share his Christian faith. Speaking before thousands of students at a Turning Point USA event at the University of Mississippi on Wednesday, Vance reflected on faith, family, and the values that shaped his home life. Responding to a question from an Indian origin student about his wife's Hindu background, the Republican leader said he hopes she'll eventually be moved by the same spiritual force that inspired his own conversion to Catholicism.
Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way.
The vice president added that his wife's faith doesn't cause a problem for him, stressing that belief is a matter of personal will.
Now, Christians, if we go by the tenets of the Bible, it does say don't be unequally yoked. I'll let you figure it out at that point. But people, we got the truth torpedo out.
Charlie Kirk's children is not his.
Now, many believe that the bishop, when he puts things out, it's research on a scholarly level. He literally has a staff, talks about it all the time. Translated, his information is credible. In my mind, it doesn't mean that the powers have put out information that might appear credible. So I don't know. I don't have a dog in the fight. I've never been a TMZ, Globe, Sun, National Enquirer type person. I've always thought that things on that level, you know, I got better things to do. If I would want to just hee ha ha ha, okay, I'll do that. But you come to your own conclusion. All this information, and this is nothing against the bishop, but all this information, it brings me back to what the Bible says. The Bible says the devil is the author of all confusion. So now you got alleged that one of the babies by Erika Kirk is not Charlie's. You got leather pants, you got hands on hips, and you got oops upside the head. And the internet is literally buzzing. What does that leave us? Where does America go from here? I think it's a big distraction. I really do. Let's just stay focused, people. Get right, stay right, get ready for the flight. Like I said in my other video a few days ago, this one here. We gotta look at what's transpiring before Charlie Kirk, during Charlie Kirk, and after Charlie Kirk. I am convinced, after doing my due diligence, this is a movement of the last day church, which will be reshaped and remolded and brought into an Antichrist kingdom. Now I'm going to show you. And that's how I feel. It could very well possibly be a movement. So people, please beware. I'm French Eye Blue.